The reason I show this is because this is how the whole thing was born, for me, personally. For many years I've been doing what seems like very different things. I mean, martial arts, technology, business, lecturing. Some people might say, nothing to do with. But point is, out of many years of experience, there is a set of tools, skill that once acquired, my opinion, would serve you well and assure your success in whatever you do. Because it has to do with personal leadership, human interaction, human society, etc. And today I will try to share some of that with you in a special perspective and angle of the BuDo, of the martial art, as applied to mainly the business and management side of things. I like the bridge. Some people ask me, what is your program? What are you doing? So I say one word, I'm a bridge. Because I try to connect, link BuDo, martial art, and then live business with people that, unfortunately, but most of the public have nothing to do with martial arts. That's a fact. So that's what I'm trying to do. Please remember this nice sentence, I'll get to this later. When you see the opportunity, you have missed it. My friend here will expand on it, right? Intuition. When you see the opportunity, you're sure it's too late. You need to feel it, anticipate it. We'll get to that. 21st century. Okay, that's now, by the way. Time flies. 21st century is characterized by dynamic, complex reality. So many things. Life is so complicated. We know, like high tech or any other. And then rapid, frequent changes. Never before in history things change so rapidly, so fast, evolving from day to day. Overflow of information. No one can comprehend and grasp the vast flow of overflow of information and knowledge. Uncertainty. And then multitasking. All of us, this mental race, we are forced to do. We think this and this and this and this and all the scenarios and what if, etc. It's a hopping, in your brain. Never peace, never quiet. And the need to handle unknown, unfamiliar scenarios. So if in the past I would learn, study 1, 2, 3, 4, I have some knowledge, and it would serve me today and tomorrow. Nowadays, not so sure. Of course, knowledge is essential. Yes, you should learn as much as possible, but it's not enough. It's not enough. And what you need is to acquire tools for tomorrow's unknown, unpredictable challenges. What tools? Thank you for asking. So I will try to be more specific and give you some of the tools I refer to. Business success tools. Okay, these are some of the tools and the ideas we discuss, experience during the BuDo-Way program. Of course, over here today is like a nutshell, like a glimpse, like a short, but hopefully interesting enough to get you curious and interested to know more. That's the purpose, right? Okay, so we talk about peaceful mind. How to perform well under or within stressful pressure situations. Because that's life. We always have pressure, right? And the point is, when I need to be at my best, unfortunately sometimes I'm not. So it's a skill to be acquired. If I negotiate with someone, with Mr. Lesning, I'm trying to sell you something, a deal for $1 million, really important for me and for my company. It's so important for me, I'm under stress, pressure. No, I'm not at my best. I'm not thinking well, I'm not flexible, I'm not creative. Maybe the business will not work. So it's so critical to be at your best under pressure. How do you do it? Of course, the martial art is an extreme example because the price to be paid is so, it's not a joke or money, it's life or death. So we take it from the BuDo and apply in business life. Mental flexibility. We always have plans, ideas. We need to have, of course. I come into a negotiation, I have a plan. I want to offer you 1, 2, 3. Big surprise. He wants something else. Plan changes. And sometimes it's in real time. I don't have the privilege of saying, give me a few days, think it over, consult my good friend Itzik. No. I need to act here and now. mental flexibility to be able to change as they, and of course, martial art, Budo again. I face someone, I want to do 1, 2, 3, but he has his own will. He's doing something completely, I cannot say, oh, but I had a different plan. What are you doing? I need to adjust instantly, real time. So it's not about strength or power, it's mental flexibility. Reading people, this is critical. If you want to be able to sell something, to negotiate, to convince, persuade, lead, have somebody do something, and you don't have the authority. I cannot give an order to someone, say, oh, you do this and this. No, I need to convince. How do you do this? You need to be able to connect to people, to read, to see what's behind the words, real intentions, and then based on what you read, to set your strategy. And it would be different from each and every individual. It's a skill. Budo, martial art, exactly what we do. We never fight, we never attack. We assess the opponent and then set strategy. And we'll get to that and even demonstrate, right? Hopefully. If you behave. Okay. It's a big step. Stable emotions. Your emotional state affects everything. I mean, things happen, right? Life, events, external. We have partial control at best. Sometimes no control at all. Things happen. What I have control over, hopefully, if I have the skill, is my emotional state. And the same external event would cause a completely different emotion and response based on my emotional state at that point. Now, is it something I say, okay, that's life, I mean, out of my control. Today I woke up, I'm happy. Tomorrow I wake up, I'm upset, angry, just whatever. God, I want to say no. Proactive control over your life. So I set my emotional state, and therefore when things happen to me, I can take control over my emotion and my response. So this is a life-modifying skill. How do you do it? We try to talk about it. Conflict management, life. We have conflicts. I want this, ego wants that, potential conflict. Question is, how do we manage this in an intelligent, smart way and get to a desired result, conclusion? It's business, Budo, same thing. And finally, leadership from opposition, somebody's against, oh, fighting. How to recruit and connect. Budo, business. Again, it's the same thing. I'll try to convince you. How do we do all this? Through changing habits and acquiring skill.